James Hope is the head of design for Chery Motor. And James, you got this wild concept car, and you're telling me this is 9 concepts in one? You got to explain that.
Well, yeah, what we want to explain with this car, it's really also about innovation. Now, innovation is only as good as what you can bring to the customer. This is really conceptual stuff. But
and what do you call this car?
The FB11, Future Vision 2030.
So this is the vision of where Chery design might be
yes,
going.
from a brand point of view, it's not literal. You will see elements of this car in future products, but it's also an innovation story, and it's under our new umbrella, our design philosophy, Life in Motion.
Gotcha.
Yeah. For example, I'll just give you a couple examples. We talk about autonomous driving. But this has some unique features regarding that. With autonomous driving, you want flexibility. So the upper IP, it slides away from you, and the lower IP slides towards you. And what that does, it gives you this onboard computer, this touchscreen, where you can do all your social interactions.
It's almost like a keyboard,
exactly,
a piano
exactly.
keyboard.
Or pulling out a drawer.
Yeah.
The gas pedal and the brake, they fold down.
Excellent.
I shouldn't say gas pedal because it's electric,
Yeah.
but they fold down because you don't need them when you're in autonomous mode.
Right.
But what also is a really, really great feature is the seat system. It allows maximum flexibility because if you look, one seat actually slides and folds under the other, and two become one. So you get all the space for storage or flexibility. They also swivel around so you can have a social mode when you're in autonomous driving. And that's really, really an interesting feature, and it's based on the Chinese yin-yang symbol. If you look at the back of the seats, they come together like these two puzzle pieces.
That's cool. Yeah. And okay, so
it works in this car.
And it works in the car.
And it works.
That's even more impressive in a concept car, that the things actually
They
work.
actually move.
Good. Okay, let's walk around here because we'll try to get another view of this car. But you've got a production car here today
That's
that you're
right.
introducing too. And what's the name of this?
This is the Tiggo 7.
Okay.
So we're establishing the Tiggo lineup. The Tiggo is our SUV family, and the Arizo is our sedan family. And this is the latest addition to the Tiggo family. And this goes above the Tiggo 5. So it's now a kind of our mid-size, a little bit more premium, raise the level of the brand image. And I think we've got really an exciting car here.
So this would be about a C-Class crossover,
Exactly.
then 2-row crossover.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very interesting. And of course, China's going crazy over crossovers like the rest of the world.
Well, it's global. It's global. There's just such a thirst for SUV. Yeah.
What are some of the standout elements of this from a design standpoint for you?
So this is really the stake in the ground. This really represents our philosophy of hydrodynamic surfacing. And what that basically is, it's the quality of the surface. It's to give the fenders a little bit more pop. It's to give the section, if you see the section's negative here, and then it falls, it becomes positive, and it gives it some muscle. And what we like to say is, imagine stones that water washes over for like 1,000 years. And that beautiful, polished, natural feeling, that's the same quality we do in our surfacing. We do this all by hand to make it really come to life and give the car soul.
And you've got some really nice subtle things. Here you've got this line that just sort of flattens right out.
Exactly. You got a lot of the primary elements, the body side sculpture, but a lot of secondary. And the idea as well, you want to attract people from a distance, say, wow, there's some bold elements going on, some unique elements. But then when you get up to the car, you also start looking at the details, and it keeps you there. And this is kind of also, a bit more sophistication to the design development.
Very impressive. And this would be priced in what sort of range, or have they set the pricing on this yet?
I didn't see a price,
Okay.
and that's not my area.
Yeah, okay.
But it's going to be a little bit more than Tiggo 5, of course, because we need the bandwidth, but still very reasonable and a lot of value for money.
And of course, it's got to be very important to get the Chery brand to be more head-to-head with all the foreign brands that are so popular here in China.
That's right. We're working very hard to get it to the value segment, to compete with the next level of segment. And this vehicle is, we feel, a very, very strong step for the brand in that direction.
Very good. James Hope, thanks for your time today.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
Very good.
Yeah.